What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? It's your girl, the Nasty Girl. What is up? So today is April 24th, 2023. April 24th, 2023. Look, uh, it's been a few days. I'm a little tired, and this getting up in age make you tired. Um, Went on a road trip. Shout out to my best friend Shran Tracy. I went out of town. Her dad passed, and we drove up to Baton Rouge for the services. And look, they do services a little different than us. Now, I like a good service, and it was a good service because they sung him on in the glory. Now, they sung him on in the glory. I love to see somebody sing somebody on in the glory. They sung him on in the glory. Uh, but they do, down here in Houston, it's a time that, hey, you gotta hey, the people gonna come. We gotta go to the cemetery. We gotta be at the cemetery by this time. We gotta be dropping it off at this time. We gotta hurry up, do this thing at this time. We're gonna be at this time, and it's they hit us not down there, baby. They took they baby time. Most of the people was at the now a lot of people choose different nowadays. Now I don't know if they do that down there, but some people had a viewing before, and then they don't open the casket no more. That's it. That's why I think, they stay on their time limit too. Some people do it before and after. They did it before and after. And some people just do it at the end. So they did it before and after. So at the end, that's when they knew, that's the last time. Ain't gonna be no more. So they was taking quite a bit of time, viewing and, crying and doing all that stuff. Now I kind of stayed outside because I had already walked out, so I don't know if nobody fell in the casket and all that. I didn't know if they act the fool like that in the inside. I just knew it took them a while to bring the body on there. By the time I went peep one time, they still had it open, and the next time I peeped, they had the casket closed. So anyway, it was but they sung them on in the glory, and uh after that, I went to the cemetery. And the cemetery part didn't take long. So from there, we went to one of the auntie's house. Now, auntie got a little money. Auntie got a little money. I was calling her Auntie Allie, but I heard her name was Peggy Sue or Marley or one of them. I think I'm almost right on one. I think it's the second one. But I was calling her Auntie Allie, baby. And Auntie Allie had a little money, and she had the. Let me tell y'all something. It's some black excellence out there. Let me just tell y'all, it's some black excellence out there with these people making the money. Cause I walked in and I still get riled, and then we was looking for the restroom, so I showed my sister what restroom was. I let her go first, and this little white lady, bless her soul, she came with a big old plate of food and handed it to me. And I was like, "Oh, ma'am, I don't eat all this meat. I'm sorry, but I said I give it to my sister. Don't make me nothing, cause I don't." I said I'm vegetarian, and I don't really eat this meat stuff like that. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "You want me to make you something? Just a fruit tray, a vegetable?" And I was like, "No, don't make me nothing. I just give it to my sister. She'll eat it, cause they, we in Wheezy, so they got their red. I'm surprised it wasn't a craw. I thought it was gonna be a crawfish ball, cause I smell crawfish when I got out the car. But they had their red beans and rice, some type of pasta, potato salad. They had fruit and vegetables. They had all kind of chicken. They had all kind of stuff on that plate. So I gave that. And she made a fat girl plate too. She wasn't skimping. She made me a fat girl plate. And I appreciate the Caucasian woman that brought me that plate, because she brought me a fat girl plate. And I appreciate that she see that, sometimes plumpy of us eat a lot. Now me per se, I don't eat that much. So that was a too big plate for me. But it was a fat girl plate. So I appreciate that. I passed that on to my sister, and she eat less than me, so she didn't eat all that plate. But she passed it on, and I just look over in the kitchen, and I just see oh, the Caucasian is just serving us up. I know, but dismissal. Serving us up in the kitchen. I was like, well, look at God. God got the Caucasian people serving up. Now, my mama said they might have been Creole, but they ain't had no accent or nothing. So I was like, but then again, the people in Baton Rouge don't have the accent as much as the people in, like New Orleans and stuff. They got deep, thick accents. So, you know, black excellence got the Caucasians working for them and stuff. So, I went out there and, hung out there. We came on back. Well, went to Lake Charles, stopped in Lake Charles, spent the night in Lake Charles, went to the Nugget, lost my little money I had, my little high $5 that I brought with me to spend. So I lost my couple of little dollars. We was at the casino maybe. I think we walked around the casino longer than we played on the machine. For one, we can't do all that smoke like that. And, they be smoking it up. Luckily, I got to a spot where there wasn't nobody really smoking around that spot. One lady came sat sat one seat down. And then a guy came and sat next to me. He played his low money. So, I think he put like $7 in the machine and he got out 20. So he doubled his money. I lost all my money, but we was there. I told my sister, I said, we'll be back to the hotel before 7 p.m. And we said they had the torches. Y'all know torches my spot. I said, we'll go there for dinner. And we got back to the hotel, got in the bed. We ain't went nowhere else but to bed, to sleep. That we had a wrestling match. Miss T-Von was snoring, but it was I was snoring already, but they woke me up. And they was having a wrestling match over our head from about 10 o'clock to about 12:30 a.m. that morning. So I was up for a little while. Then I finally went back to sleep. But overall, it was a good trip. I got back from Lake Charles, baby. I was here. I had me a little goat. We was back in we was in Baytown like an hour and 30. From Baytown to our house is like just 20-minute drive from Baytown. So we in town when we in Baytown. And look, I cut corners. So when I'm in Baytown, because I cut corners out there, I feel like I'm at home. So I made it home about hour 30 minutes because I was tearing that highways up. I was ready to get back. Got back about 1 p.m.ish, and I was supposed to go to this baby birthday party. I was tired. I ain't went back out the house. I ain't even looked back outside until I went and locked the gate and made sure the doors locked. But anyway, that's pretty much what we did. Shows, Beef. I've been watching Beef. I'm pretty much done. I think I got an episode and a half, and I really don't know what to say about it. I really don't, because I continued watching it after I thought it wasn't all that good, but I continued to watch it because I want to see what happens. It's kind of like another, Santa Clarita Died, but that was a little more interesting and a little more better. It was all right. But this here one, I don't know, I guess because, for one, in the beginning, because it started with a road rage chase type of thing, I used to do that. I used to do that to people when they fling me off and stuff like that. I used to chase people. And if y'all don't believe me, you can ask my cousin Josh, because he was in the car with me. And I chased this lady down. She was blowing. I'm driving the speed limit. I ain't speeding. I'm driving the speed limit. I'm over there in West University. I ain't trying to get pulled over in West University. This when I was young. I was in my 20s. And, she started honking and blowing. Then she pulled up on the side of me and looked like she called me a bitch. And I said, I know she didn't call me no bitch. I said, okay. It's on and popping. So I chased her on down Stella Lee. Baby, she was scared. She was scared. I chased her, but I bet she won't. I bet she ain't blow at nobody. It do that no more after that. But anyway, so that's how the show started, with a road rage event, kind of like that, with a chase. So I saw myself in that moment, but I didn't go that bad when I was tearing up people's yards and stuff like that. It wasn't that bad. We was on a Main Street, but I believe I scared the crap out that lady, even though they wasn't scaring each other. They was, well, she did scare him, but you got to watch the show to see what happened. But look, so I'm gonna say watch that one at your own risk, because it's it's making me mad. It's just getting, I don't even know how to explain it, but it just ain't right. It just ain't right. And I don't know how this ending gonna go. I don't even know if they're gonna do another season, because it's one season. I don't know how this gonna go, but like I said, I'm on episode 9. It's just 10 episodes. I'm more than halfway through the last episode, and then I'll probably watch it while I'm driving to work. I shouldn't be doing that, but I'll probably watch it while I'm driving to work and finish it out to see what's going on. Because some things you could just listen to and not see what's going on the screen sometimes. So anyway, look, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, and if you do, do it better. Deuces.